Welcome, Libra. It's Evelyn. We're going to pull some cards. I just did a short meditation to see if there was a message for you, and the message was healer, heal thyself. Take a deep breath. Sending lots of love and taking the dark out of your world. Okay, this is the Gilded Tarot. And I've already pre-shuffled, but we're going to shuffle some more. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Happy birthday, happy birthday. This is for Libra. It's also for the feminine's Mars and the masculine's Venus, if that applies to you. And today is September 27th, but the reading is for the first half of October, so now through around October 15th. If the video comes to you at another time, there's always a message there for you. There are no accidents. And so for everybody watching, for the best and highest good of all those concerned, Libra, what is it we need to know? What do we need to learn for Libra today? And let's clear all negative energies across all dimensions of time, space, matter, and realities for the highest good of all those concerned. And fill that empty space with only beautiful divine love and diamond crystalline light. And so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There's a little bit of stress coming up for Libra. So let's see what's going on. The Ace of Wands wanted to show itself too. So there might be a little bit of frustration or some passionate energy going forward. All right, for Libra. 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 For the first half of October, your birthday month. Libra, 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 Libra. Okay, here we go, Libra. First card out for you guys is the Empress reversed. Well, I don't know if you want to be dealing with that energy. That could be an ill parent. It doesn't have to be someone bad, but it can be a mean person, a relative or a boss. Someone who just is bossy. It can be someone who's sick or is miscarried as well. So it can be an ill parent who's in a nursing facility or just at home. It could be someone who's been injured, and they can't do much for themselves. It's just an energy of lack. The challenge for you here is the Strength card. Okay, so to be strong, or for this Empress reverse to be strong. The foundation here for you is the Four of Wands reversed. So there can be some instability here, or a move, or perhaps an ending of a marriage, or a big celebration that was planned. And again, the read that I do isn't the traditional Celtic cross. It's my own interpretation of the formation of energy. So it's circular as opposed to the cross here. The recent past is the Six of Wands in the recent past. The foundation for you is the Hierophant. Okay, so there was good news that came in, and crowning is commitment energy. Tradition, whether it's the establishment, religion, a marriage, there's some kind of commitment issues coming up here, but it's upright. So what's coming up for you is justice reverse, which is injustice, a lack of truth and balance, and you see yourself as the Five of Swords reverse, which is, let me just clear this a little bit, is the end of the war or post-war PTSD can come up here, as well as looting, and also a need for apologies. And you're seeing yourself that way. So what's around you, or how others might see you, is the Seven of Pentacles, which is reaping the rewards of your efforts. So others might see you this way, or this is someone around you, or the energy around you. The blocks that you need to clear have to do with judgment, announcements, that wake-up call to action. Perhaps chiming in, or piping in music, or getting the message right, as I'm just getting right now, getting it right. hearing it the right way. What's coming up for you at the end there is the Four of Cups, perhaps tempted by the Holy Grail. And the connection to what's left hanging in limbo at the end of your read is the Emperor, or not the Emperor, there may be a connection, this could be an Emperor. The King of Pentacles reversed, but it was coming up as Emperor too. So we have the Empress over here. Maybe this is a son who feels like they need to now take over the head of the family because the Emperor is no longer there. So there's a connection to what's left hanging in limbo, and then at the end we have the Knight of Wands reversed, which is the player energy, but it also can just be someone who's fallen short of expectations and feels, you know, humbled by that. This can also be someone who always promises the world and then never follows through. It can also be someone just holding back their true desires, right? It can be someone who feels paralyzed, and that can be paralyzed with fear. So you're going to get another card. You just won't see it until the end. And it's probably going to be more than one, depending on what that next card is. So let's see here. And then we have the bottom of the deck, which is the King of Wands reversed. And definitely pride may be coming up in this read here. And I'm going to give you the backstory first, and then we're going to get into the read. And there's that Ace of Wands, okay? So that's what I saw in the shuffle. So we have the King of Wands and the Devil. So that's someone, you know, who's been very devilish. That's definitely player energy. Either someone got played, or he can be, this could be someone who is the devil, but this also can be someone who's exhausted from being played. All right, and there's some kind of juggling there. And it definitely has to do with passion, creativity, growth. And the energy's coming up from the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. So this is some kind of family dysfunction or major financial loss. It could be a big purchase that they had to make, though they weren't happy about it. Okay? And beneath that is the Queen of Pentacles. So she may be behind this. She may be behind all of this with the Queen of Cups reversed and this loss here. So that's where we're coming from. And then this devilish energy. And it definitely could be juggling those two women, because we have the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups sad. Or she could be manipulative and the Queen of Pentacles is upright. But there's two women right behind all of this. And there's passion, juggling, the Devil, and the King of Wands. That's definitely someone who's juggling women. Okay? And if that's not it, like I said, it could be the women are playing the King of Wands reverse, and he's not actually a mean, pissed off, bad guy. He's actually just exhausted or sick. Maybe someone thinks that he's sick. So we're going to clarify all of this. We have the recent past is victory, good news. It could be a lot of attention, like the King of Wands, you know, gets lots of attention, so he assumes he can do whatever he wants. That's the energy that's coming up there, right? The conceited person, or the arrogant, or dare I say, narcissistic type of person, where he expects to get attention from everyone because he always has. Maybe it's a good-looking guy, grew up getting attention from all the girls, whether it's his sisters, his friends, other women, his mother, all babying him and giving him everything he wants. And he may have played two people, and it doesn't have to be women, but it's coming up very strongly as a sexual thing, right? We have the Devil, we have the Ace of Wands upright, and we have the King of Wands reversed. The foundation is the Four of Wands, so there's definitely instability there with the King of Wands reversed, whether he's pissed off, whether he's taking advantage of two people or one person, or taking advantage of everyone and with getting attention from people. The attention and success is coming up as a positive thing. So it may be like manipulating people for a good reputation, that kind of stuff. There could be an end of a marriage, though. Somebody could be interested in someone else, so they're leaving a marriage. There could be the end of a big party or celebration that you can't have because of COVID distancing things. But the instability could also be because of this Empress reversed. So that can be the end of a marriage, but it also can be instability because of a mother or mother-in-law or a boss. Someone leaving the house, leaving the business, or firing you. We got in the Empress and the King of Wands. And it could be a triangle here of attention. Maybe both of them are attention seekers. And they may be ending a marriage or ending a business or just really explosive at work. The challenge being Leo or being strong. We also have Taurus reversed here. We have Capricorn in the underlying energy. Capricorn upright, Taurus reversed, Leo upright, Taurus upright, Libra reversed, Aquarius upright. And those are the major signs here. We definitely have some Sagittarius energy going there too. That's reversed. So there's definitely player energy here. We got the King of Wands reversed and the Knight of Wands reversed. How much more player can you get than that? All right, there's definitely injustice here and a need for you as Libra to apologize to someone, or ending the war, just feeling disoriented with that PTSD energy with the King of Wands, right? The injustice of it all. But it looks like, you know, there's some injustice. You may be part of the injustice because you have the Five of Swords on your spot, which is one of the worst cards in the deck. So why do we have the King of Wands reversed? Why is the King of Wands reversed? We have, there's the, all right, we have the King, the Knight, and the Page of Wands, all reversed. Okay. We have a split, a lie, divide, a need for clarity in a situation, cutting to the chase with someone who's frustrated, not inspired, sick, or just their energy is all over the place, right? That can be that spoiled brat throwing a temper tantrum. So the Page of Cups reverse is more of the spoiled emotional child, like whiny, and I'm supposed to get what I want whenever I want, you know, the entitled thing. This is more of that energy all over the place, throwing temper tantrums when they don't get their way. So that's coming up with the King of Wands. And someone may be needing to take a rest, meditate, or lay something to rest. Whatever the argument is, the fight, or this is literally a connection in the 5D as well. It has to do with the awakening. So he may be frustrated, he may be mad, and this could be a lot of, this isn't coming up as sexually frustrated, it's coming up as going after someone sexually, but to play them. Or maybe the King of Wands feels played. If this is a twin flame connection, there's always sexual energy between twins, and depending on what their abilities are, they may feel it more than others. It depends on what your abilities are. Some are more clairsentient, some are more clairvoyant. So if you just see things, you may not feel all of that energy, but with twins, you usually feel something. There's definitely clairsentience there. So the recent past is the Six of Wands upright. Okay, so we have a third-party situation, and here's heartbreak and healing from it. Healing, forgiving, third party. This can be social distancing. This can be bad influences, negative people, groups, and healing from the situation by getting attention. Perhaps being around happy kids or exposing everything. Exposing a need to swallow your pride. Here's Leo upright again, and then we have Aquarius reversed here. Everything exposed, or just, it's like healing and finding happiness again, but still the need to swallow your pride. Again, apologies are needed here. So the worst stuff may be over, everything may be exposed, but there still needs to be an effort on your part. The foundation is the Four of Wands, reversed. Why? The King of Pentacles reversed, and there's the Four of Wands upright. So this is someone who's ungrounded at minimum, or having a bad day, but at worst this is a greedy man who doesn't give a crap about anyone but himself. And there's instability now here, or the end of this home. Someone might have lost their home or lost a marriage, or literally the party's over. Literally a big party could have been canceled. There's the Death card. So an end, a transformation, a transition. This is Dark Night of the Soul as well. All right, but it's definitive here with the Death card. And that could be a Scorpio person as well. And it can be with the King of Pentacles reversed. a Scorpio may be walking away from the situation, whether it's the home or a business situation with the Empress reversed. Maybe they can't take dealing with her anymore. Whether it's an illness and they can't help it, or whether she's purposely a mean person. The Empress reversed. She's the attention whore here. Or she's getting a lot of attention for illness and injury. Maybe she's someone who does that. Oh, what's coming up now? The Page of Pentacles is someone in need of help, money, or opportunity, or they never learn their lesson. This is an opportunist. And this is coming up as the Empress here. She's coming up as an opportunist here. Or just at minimum in need of help. Living in the past. What's the word I'm coming up with? Well, two things I was coming up with. You know, just someone who is always sick to get attention, but that comes up with, shoot, what's the word? What comes up when someone hurts other people to get attention, or hurts themselves to get attention? I'm just blanking out on the name. So that, and also just being sick. I'm blanking out on both of the titles. Sorry, I had a bad concussion from being hit by a car a couple of years ago, so it's hard for me to retrieve words sometimes. It's not that I don't know the words, but you get the energy of what I'm talking about. The challenge is, if you don't, just comment below and I'll let you know. The word might come up in my head as I'm doing the read as well. The Leo is the challenge here, which can be ego. It can be just being strong. Let's see, she's like the wind. The challenge, why is Leo, or the strength card? So a bunch of cards came up in a clump here. We have someone who's very satisfied or happy with themselves, but doing work or creative work, aligning with their true desires, starting over again, perhaps in love or what they love to do, and letting go in order to fix or create things, perhaps make amends with other people. So this is the Empress reversed, is challenged by being strong because they are finding happiness with self, but now, and it doesn't have to be the Empress, it could be if the Empress is not Libra, the challenge is for you to be strong with this Empress reverse, because it's a very negative energy. And it's like you being happy by yourself, not having to deal with this person, going to work a lot perhaps, or aligning with your true desires, maybe thinking about starting over again and just being strong until you can, and you don't have to live with this person anymore or have to deal with them or take care of them. It's kind of like that energy. And this is you dumping emotional attachments to all the people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Okay. So why do we have the Hierophant there crowning your situation? We have the Two of Swords upright and the Two of Wands reversed. So two twos here. So this definitely has to do with one-on-one relationship. With the Hierophant, you know, that's marriage. This is someone who knows but is pretending not to know, or just keeping it to themselves. And this is like they felt like they have no options but to do that. Okay, but you always have options. Maybe somebody keeping something to themselves because they're married and they can't have those thoughts, but they're still having those thoughts. And this is, look, 3 twos together. Oh my God. Check it out. This is twin flame. There's a twin flame connection here that you're keeping to yourself because either you don't believe it yourself, or because of your reputation and your marriage, or your commitment to a business, or whatever you're committed to. That could be a religion. And there's definitely, you know, religion. There could be like a mother figure or a grandmother or an aunt, anything like that, who's very like hung up on the religious aspect of things, but it makes them unstable. It makes them live in lack. And it's very interesting because I worked at University of Penn for 25 years, and one of my patients, because I did research, and one of my patients had invited me to her Hindu celebration at the holidays in December, a couple years in a row actually. It was very lovely to be able to spend some time with her and her family. And I asked her when she was dying what she actually believed in. And so quickly it came out of her mouth that that they believe in mourning. So literally her mother had died, I don't know, it was 15, 20 years prior to that. And she believed that she was supposed to grieve her mother for 20 years. And, living in lack like that, can make you ill. So I'm bringing that up for a reason. There may be either energy like that you're living in, or this person you're dealing with is living in this energy of lack, which is killing them or making them sick. So the Justice card reversed, the injustice. Someone needs to surrender to whatever it is. Surrender, coming clean, getting clean, cleaning up the act, cleaning up the space, maybe just cleaned up. But this is about surrendering to coming clean about whatever this injustice is, the lack of truth, the lack of balance. There's definitely pride here. Someone needs to humble themselves in order to find their sovereignty. They need to spread the word, or literally, this is someone stepping up to the plate, stepping up to bat. Maybe you need to speak to this sovereign and tell your truth, even if it's just a little bit at a time. You see yourself as the Five of Swords reversed. Why? Well, there's love here. But coming from holding back desires, that's the arrows of love, expressing feelings, expressing desires. Okay, this is delays in communication and travel. Not telling. This is big love that you're holding back. This also can be orgasmic love that you're holding back. This is sudden events, explosions, eruptions, epiphanies, blowing your mind, right? Blowing you out of the water, getting kicked out of the house perhaps. But this is offering love without trying not to, it's like trying to hold back the passions behind the love, but offering the love, or the love being offered to you. And this could be after the passion too, if this is an orgasmic energy here, whether it's in the physical or energetically. With the twin, this can just be an energetic connection and trying to block it, but you can't block the love that's coming in. And the need to implement a plan here. Well, this is you implementing a plan with the Queen of Wands, unless that's you. And there's that Leo energy. So this can be a Leo, or this is just someone trying to be strong, or this is someone taming their own beast or taming your beast. So it's a very dynamic energy. The Queen of Wands is upright. And that in this deck, it's very much the humble countrywoman. He is very physical, who works the farm, who can be very good looking or very social, gets along with all of the people in the community. So it could be someone like that, but the energy around you is this Seven of Pentacles upright. So here was implementing a plan, and here around you, or how other people see you, is reaping rewards. Reaping the rewards of your efforts, or reaping your rewards of their efforts, perhaps. This is post-war, reaping rewards now. But it's hard to reap rewards right after the war because you're still in the war energy here. This could also be someone planning to get you back. The Queen of Wands, implementing a plan. And there's Scorpio energy and Leo energy here. And that's pretty bossy energy. It's like, this is like Lucy and Charlie Brown, where Lucy's saying, you're going to take me back. That's kind of funny, actually. It may not be funny for you, though, this situation. Here's the block. The block has to do with judgment, announcements, wake-up call, ground control to Major Tom. There's the devil and the injustice right there, okay? Devil's over here and justice is over here. And here they are together, which also could be Capricorn and Libra reversed. And this can be energy in your chart. So you could have Capricorn in your chart. But there's injustice here. The block for you is the judgment. Whether it's you being a judgmental person, or an Aquarius is your block, or feeling judged, or the wake-up call and you hearing it. This is the wake-up call to temptation and injustice. And why are you not hearing that? This could be stubbornness, the stubborn bull. So there could be some Taurus energy there. The need to wake up, and smell the coffee. This is stepping up to the plate to take a swing, even if it's just a little bit of truth at a time. But it's time to humble yourself, a need for apologies. The Four of Cups is there. And there's the Five of Wands again, with suffering in silence. This is chronic suffering in silence, and then the need to end the nightmare, to end the war. And this could be a relationship that you need to end, but you've been holding on for some religious reason, or for the way it looks to society, as opposed to your own happiness. Okay? This is tempted, this is boredom, it's apathy. But in this Four of Cups card, you're tempted by the Holy Grail. There's an opportunity for you, but you're committed already. So you've been allowing yourself to suffer in silence, but it's like you're coming out of that like no more. You can't handle this uncomfortable energy anymore, this stuckness and no peace. Why are you allowing yourself? This is the recovery from exile, destitution, injury, and illness. To what? To more lack of peace, to more uncomfortable energies? The King of Pentacles reversed. Perhaps dumping a load, dumping a burden, dumping responsibilities, confessing after the fact, after the fight, or in a losing battle, or like there's no competition here. Confessing your feelings. And getting over yourself, getting over the loss, regret, the guilt, the shame, getting over the past. This is letting it all go. And that may be the King of Pentacles is losing money. Here's the King of Pentacles here. So in order to get out of your situation, you might need to lose a lot of money, because if you divorce or whatever the case is, or depart from a business, you may need to pay out a contract. There may be a big loss of money or status, and being seen as a player. If this comes out, that you have a third party or an energetic connection with your twin. And this is the next card's coming out, is literally that energetic connection with the twin. This is the divine feminine in the 5D, or your world upside down, or the need for completion and a message of love coming in. Somebody holding their tongue about what they want to say. And there's the King of Swords. That definitely can be you. This is you holding your tongue, but being in your truth. After having wanted to lash out, perhaps now coming into your truth and offering money, time, effort, perhaps a new life, or perhaps a loan or repayment of a loan here. Giving money back to a family so that you're not indebted to them. That's so funny, because I watched a movie last night, The Fortunate Man, and he spent his whole life, he was very much a genius, and he just because of his pride, he just screwed himself. He screwed every person he loved because of pride. So it's definitely coming up here. The Knight of Wands reversed. What is the Prison? There's the Knight again, and there's the King again. So it's all these reversed energies that are coming up in your read. The Knight of Wands, the expectations of being the passionate man, right? The lover, who's all things to women, or God's gift to women. The man of passion, and holding hostage, whether it's yourself or others. And there's the Knight of Cups, offering love. Like turning this around and moving forward in love. To the High Priestess perhaps, or Pisces, or even Virgo energy can come up there sometimes. Or maybe, let's see. And the High Priestess, or secret, maybe juggling or performing, or doing the daily grind, and having the Hermit shed light on the situation. This could be going to get counseling too about your situation. You can't keep up your balls up in the air much longer, and going to seek help from someone. So what are the other cards that came up for you, Libra? And this also can be a child who's giving you a run for your money. And it could be like father, like child. We have the King of Wands and the Knight of Wands. We have the Eight of Pentacles. So maybe your issues are coming out in your child now, and now you're seeing it in yourself. And that's the wake-up call. The Eight of Pentacles is upright. This is working very hard, working to be more creative, more authentic to what, this is looking very closely to examine the situation, examine your time, money, and effort, and where you've been placing that. And perhaps talking to your little mouse friend about it. That's Ben. Oh, Ben Netanyahu is just coming up. The Five of Pentacles is reversed. The Five of Pentacles. This is recovering from exile, destitution, injury, or illness. Recovering from being left out of the group, the crowd, the business, the home. Right? This is also you escaping the home. Maybe you don't fit in at home, so you go to work all the time. And this is the Tower comes in, which can be sudden anything, sudden events, explosions, eruptions, an epiphany, getting kicked out of the house, being blown out of the water. So why do we have the Tower? That's going to be important here. And then you're left for dead. Definitely be kicked out with only Bambi to rescue you, which can be a sweet child. Perhaps because of foolish behavior, a fault, maybe you fell on your face, or you fell from grace, you're lacking faith and left for dead. Or this could be the past coming up to revisit in order to clear it. Okay, suddenly blown out. This is suddenly everything is just destroyed. So let's clarify all this. Why do we have the Eight of Pentacles for Libra? Frustration. At night, maybe you're going to work at night because you're frustrated. And there's a third party here and you don't want to be with the person you're with. Or just feeling betrayed. This could be ending pain as well. This can be back pain and associated treatments. This is going to get a massage or acupuncture or even a chiropractor, any of those kind of energies. And this is Cancer here. It's like to escape the pain, you go to work at night. And then the Five of Pentacles, reverse, standing up for yourself with or as the fallen angel, losing your patience, or you're losing patience, or no longer patient. Okay? And I feel like this wand is going right into their wing. See that? How that wand lines up with the wing? Right? So this wing, your right wing, may be giving you issues in your back. It may be broken. And that's interesting. I feel like someone's like sticking it. You know how Jesus got stuck in the side to make sure they're dead? That's the energy I'm getting this. You know, poking you just to make sure that you're dead. So someone, you may feel taken down by someone, or that the crowd is, this is a very Jesus energy coming up, that the crowd is trying to take you down, but you're taking the high ground. The fallen angel, and then being stuck again to make sure that they're dead. And this could be you doing it to this person. You may have taken an angel down, or the crowd did, just like that Jesus energy, or you may be feeling crucified. Why we have the Emperor coming up here and the Hierophant together. Look at this. The Emperor and the Hierophant, Aries and Taurus at work, falling from grace here. I don't know if you can see all that on the table. Let's see if I need to move the camera for you. Yeah, I'll turn this a little bit so you can see the cards. All right, so we have the Emperor and we have three major arcanas here. We have the Temperance card reversed, which is also Sagittarius. We have the Emperor reversed and the Hierophant reversed. We have Sag, Aries, and Taurus at the workplace, okay? There's some kind of fall from grace or some kind of sudden split in the partnership. Why do we have the Tower there? What's the Tower all about? We have the Six of Cups reversed. This could be a negative past. This could be child abuse. This could be your kids really misbehaving. Maybe everyone blaming each other for why the kids are being bad. Or this can be the past now returning. This could be siblings fighting, right? Having a bad childhood with your siblings or a best friend. Some kind of falling out here with soulmates or a soulmate. And that can be a twin energy too. And then this energy, though, that frees you to dream, to be the star that you are, to shine your light. Or this could be someone freeing themselves from an Aquarius. This could be Aries and Aquarius. So suddenly, you're freeing yourself, or Aries is moving away from Aquarius, and a negative group of Sagittarius, Aries, and Taurus. And again, we have Aquarius here too. And you're moving toward the Six of Cups reversed. And again, there's apologies needed. So that may be that a soulmate or twin flame that you need to apologize to, and suddenly realizing it. It's like suddenly having a wake-up call. And now in great pain, we have the Page of Cups and the Knight of Swords reversed. So this is that message of love or offer of love or innocence here. And you need to hold your tongue perhaps when you're offering this message here. This could be feeling of two ways, right? Feeling like lashing out and feeling like offering love all at the same time. And there's the King of Swords again, which definitely can be your energy. Now you're coming up as in your truth, which is good, right? The Five of Swords is no longer upright. You're now going to speak your truth. But there's definitely a fall here or a sudden wake up. And this is the King of Swords is offering time, money, effort, or a new life, repayment of a loan or a loan to the Queen of Pentacles reversed, perhaps, and the Empress upright now. But remember, she's reversed now. So he may be, this could be leaving, it looks like it's going away. So someone fell, they lacked faith, left for dead. And this can be two kids too, the Page of Cups and the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords can be very much like the King of Swords if that's you. And Libra can also be the Knight of Swords here, which is very much the same energy as the Five of Swords. So you can be an older child, like an older teen, or a grown child. And this can be your father, like this could be you, a grown adult, and here's your father, the King of Swords. And your sibling here may be innocent in the situation, or these are your kids and you're the King of Swords. Offering this time, money, effort, an offer of complete contentment to the Queen of Pentacles and the Empress upright. And this can be a mother, and this could be your wife and her mother, which you're offering a payoff to, because you're not looking at them. It's rather a cold offer, but it's a very good offer. So you could be offering, a lot of money to pay off a business or a family, to get out of a situation, or to get, if someone fell from grace, they need to pay for that. We have the Empress. There's two more queens coming up. Look at this. We have the Queen of Pentacles reversed, the Empress upright, and then two more queens reversed. And this may be showing that either the Empress comes above all of these other queens, or this is your mother, and this could be like a wife, or this is a mother or mother-in-law, because she's got all the money. She controls her minions. This is like the daughter and even the grandchildren, or three sisters here. But it's the Empress is coming up upright, but is she the good person, or is she the one controlling the negative women or the unhappy women? They could be three unhappy sisters because the mother controls them, but she's coming up upright. But here she's reversed. So, and then we have, this is all destined. Look at this. Destined, Libra and Cancer, maybe a destined thing, but there's some insecurities or a loss of tools here. Perhaps some manipulation comes up with the King of Cups reversed. And then the bottom of the deck is here, going from a happy family, or what looks to be a happy family. I call this can be the sham fam. It can be a happy family, but it's an ending of a cycle either way. So it's either the ending of an emotional cycle or the ending of a family where everyone is agreeable on it. And there's the end. This is the end to all of this. But it's in a happy way. But this is the underlying energy going into this. So you may have thought you had this perfect life, this perfect wife. What is the song? Look at my perfect life and my perfect wife. And then here's the imbalance that comes in, and somebody's world is just turned up, going from everything to nothing, to having your whole world turned upside down. You thought it was perfect, and this is what it is. So that's coming into the read. It's a difficult read. I'm going to pull some oracle cards for you now. It is your birthday month, so we're at 40 minutes, but I'll give you some extra time. Let's start out with the energy deck. Wow, Libra, this is a pretty intense read. It's like everything that wasn't truth in your life is now getting blown out of the water, so you can have a complete rebirth. So with the Queen of Swords, we have the Queen of Swords over here. The read comes up more around the King of Swords, but the Queen of Swords doesn't have to be the Libra, because Libra can have other energies in their chart. So you'll know who's you in the read. But either way, the Libra energy is coming up as post-war, dealing with losing a home or instability or moving, and the Devil or Capricorn King of Wands reversed, because that could be a Libra too. The King of Swords could have that side to him, the King of Wands reversed, or they could be two separate people. So we also had Scorpio come up. We have Sag and Scorpio here, and Aries reversed. So they came up after the read. And the major player is that Empress. The Emperor's over here. He may have passed. I mean, this could be someone's passing, and that's why the business is falling apart. And that's why the Empress is reversed. Or these are really negative people. Like we have three redcoats, like patriarchal control at the workplace. And she was married to that. It's like married to the mob, you know, that kind of energy. It doesn't have to be the mob, just a negative group. But it can be as well. And since Netanyahu came up, it might be a Jewish mafia. So let's see what's coming up here. All right, we have second chakra, Archangel Ariel. 36 is that 10 of Wands, the Atlas energy, the weight of the world. Okay, and this has to do with the sexual chakra, the creative chakra, the creation chakra. Okay, passion. Passion is your burden. All tied up, playing games, or others have your hands tied, but this is someone who's manipulative here. The King of Wands here, right? This is someone who toys with people. And then we have the 20 of envy. There's the Empress energy. Look, this is your King of Wands toying with people or being toyed with, and here's the Dark Empress, which is in the middle of the read here. Here's the Judgment. This is the block for Libra, the Judgment. Maybe it's your own judgment of people. Okay, and then we have the Sun, the mother and son. This could be all about the mother and son. And the second chakra, right? The sexual ties to the mother and son, that you marry someone who's just like your mother. And then here's the Magician in the Mirror, which is the father energy. All right, this is major for you, Libra. Major, major, major. We have the fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel, having your throat chakra activated, the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups was upright in this read, if I remember correctly. But look at this. Okay, Dark Mother, father who's saying, what? What did I do? The Knight of Swords. He may have been verbally abusive when you were growing up. And exposing all of this. This could be someone, too, who just sits in the sun and does nothing. This could be like the wife who stays home and just does nothing while you work really hard. Here's the father who verbally abused you. Here's the mother who was the dark mother who expected you to do everything she said. You're the good little boy, mommy's little boy. And then there's your hands tied, you learning to manipulate sexually to get girls to do whatever you want them to do as the King of Wands, or that's somebody around you. Just saying, all your family wounds are coming out now to clear all at once, which is a really harsh wake-up call. All right, let's pull from another deck. We'll pull from Metatron. I'm going to pull from the Journey of Love, too. All right, what does Metatron have to tell Libra? What does Metatron have to tell Libra? What is the message here? Blessings and thanks. Give gratitude for what the good things you do have in your life and for the abundance that you have. 47 is the Seven of Cups, which is it's reversed in this read. So it's like dumping emotional attachments to people, places, and things that are no longer of abundance to you, that no longer serve you, right? This is a big serving here, but you got a big serving of crap right now, okay? So that your job is to see the gratitude in what you do have left, what is good in your life, and being shown what isn't good for you, what foods don't work for you, being grateful for that so that you can now take them out of your life, not seeing the negative in the situation. And then the joy and happiness of the yellow, of the bee now pollinating something new with the sun shining. You have all the sunshine that you need to start this new venture or this new life, right? It's the fall. It's time to take the fall in order to go through the hibernation of the winter and come out in the spring again. And now I'm getting hallelujah, seeing the light and the shadow, the transformation of you. 31 is that expansion of light and dark, and accepting it all and loving all parts of yourself, allowing yourself to bask in the sun. And then there's the red, there's the root chakra energy. It's very American Indian energy, very tribal. The red, safety, strength, and power. The root chakra, 55, the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth. You can't lie. You can't fool Mother Nature. There's a message. You can't fool Mother Nature. Okay. All right, now I'm going to pull from the Journey of Love, because you definitely need that today. Journey of Love. So what is the message for Libra? What is their takeaway? Journey of Love. This is most like direct, obvious, difficult read probably ever. All right, what is the message for Libra? The Blood Dance. 42 is the Two of Cups, and there was a lot about twos there in your present moment over here. You had four twos there. I mean, the Lovers is a 6, but it's 2 lovers there. The Blood Dance. And I'm getting the toroidal field here, right? This is the 0 point right here in the toroidal field. You see the 2 spinning fields, and this is the hourglass between, and here's the masculine part of the hourglass, which I just reviewed in my little 10-minute video yesterday if you want to check it out. All right, so that's the one we're going to read. And the bottom of the deck, I'm just going to show you the next 2 cards coming out. We have Contemplation. 69 is the Ace of Pentacles, that offer of a new life. And coming together, again, here's that toroidal field energy of the 66, the Queen of Pentacles. So you may be going into deep contemplation about coming together with the Queen of Pentacles. Okay? Whether it's 2 women coming together or a man and a woman coming together, it's all about that one-on-one relationship. And here's that toroidal field. Here's that toroidal field. I'm going to read the Blood Dance. The bottom of the deck is Becoming. 34 is the 8 of Wands, that back and forth energy, the arrows of love, expressing your feelings, your true desires. And this is a beautiful painting, but it's very like 2D, right? It's very flat. 34 is becoming more than the 2 or 3D. It's becoming the 4 or 5D, the 34. Going from the 3 to the 4. And we have just for a moment joy, so allowing yourself joy. 46 is that pure, innocent love between 2 children. The child within you that is screaming to get out and becoming that child again, but in a mature way as an adult. So going from the 2D, 3D to the 3D, 4D, and the Blood Dance. So we're going to read this card, 42. 42 is the 2 of Cups, very important. All right, let's see. The Blood Dance. The heart craves life, and the blood responds. In relationship to each other, life happens. The desire and the action, the movement of cycles, drawing in and letting go, rushing to the center and pushing far away to the extremities. It is the cycle of relationship, dancing between self and other, into oneness and into individuality. So it is with human beings in relationship with each other, and with human beings and the divine essence. Sometimes the heart of God feels so close, it's as though our own inner passion is the very blood rushing through it. And then we journey far, bringing our nourishment to where it is needed, to those who are cold and lonely, to the farthest reaches of our own dark self, that we may, if very brave, dare to love completely. And this is, again, it's making me want to cry. It's a very high energy coming through. To love your shadow and your light. To dare to love completely, though we can be lonely for the warmth of the center then, craving that feeling of being at home, soon enough we are called back to the core of the divine heart, and the cycle continues. Remember that you are always in this dance of life. You are never apart from the divine. It is just that sometimes in our natural flow, it is easier to feel that divine presence than other times, yet you are always the blood connected to the heart. This oracle brings you confirmation that you are connected to the divine source, to all that is. If you're experiencing a phase of feeling cut off from yourself, from your body, from another, or from the divine, even from your own feelings, spiritual connection or intuition, be reassured that this is temporary and part of the cycle of life itself. Soon all connection shall return, and even greater warmth and nourishment, welcoming you home again with great love. If you feel you've been journeying in life and fear that you've lost your way, do not trouble yourself, precious soul. You are never far from the divine heart and will always be called home. The poem reads, love's language speaks like sound of falling leaves, and here we are in the fall, caressing wind to bear aroma sweet. You ask if I can love in measure true and give emotions weight. The scales do, Libra. Each tear releases more than words can say, expressing all my heart wants to convey. I'm going to leave it at that. Make sure you drink your water, get your rest, get your joy, get your nature. Love all of yourself, Libra. And rise and be love. See you soon.